Good morning everyone. Today we are trying to make a video for the YouTube channel, and the video is based on a conversation with one of the renowned people of our society. I am Balaram Pokhrel and today I am with Eleanor Coleman. Eleanor Coleman is our ESL teacher and she is also an employment specialist for the Office of Adult and Career Education OACES. She is also the Executive Director of Prosper Rochester. Let's welcome Eleanor Coleman. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, it has been a really pleasure to be with you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And ma'am, how do you introduce yourself?
That's hard because I have a lot of different kinds of jobs, so it depends on where I am. In this setting, I would say I'm an ESL teacher.
So we may know you as an ESL teacher right now.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you also please tell us something about your own education?
I finished high school in New Jersey, and then I went to secretarial school for a year, and then several years later I went to college and got my bachelor's in business management and economics.
So it means you are a bachelor's holder of 3 major subjects.
Yeah.
So could you please once again say about that thing?
It's a bachelor's and it's business, management, and economics. And I did that because mostly I do social action, social work kind of jobs. And so I wanted to have that business background. And that's why I got that degree.
It's really nice to know about that. Ma'am, would you also like to say something about your own family?
Of course. I brought pictures.
Okay.
This is my husband, Dennis. And we've been married for 37 years.
It's really a long time. Yeah.
It is, especially in America.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 children. My son Jeremy is 33.
Yeah.
My son, my
Daughter.
my daughter would be not happy with that.
Yes, we got a chance to meet your daughter also
Yesterday, yeah, she gave the presentation here on
Yeah,
Highland Family Planning.
Island Family Planning, and it was really pleasure to see her also, you know.
And this is Rachel, and she's the mother of Emery,
Yeah.
who is my grandson, and who we are crazy about.
Yes, he looks really cute.
He is
And
10 years
would you
old.
please tell us something about her also?
Rachel is living in the house that my husband and I bought when we got married, and she is really into gardening, and she's a teacher's assistant at the school behind where Emery goes to school, school number 10.
Yeah, it was really nice to know about your family members. Ma'am, we know you as an excellent teacher at OACES, and how long have you been in the field of education, and would you also like to share some of your good and bad experiences?
So I've been in the field of education 2 months. I got my certification as a part-time teacher in June, and this is my first class. So being a formal teacher has only been 2 months, but I've done a lot of education. I've done a lot of teaching in community settings. So that's about 30 years worth of working with community groups and small groups of people.
So we can conclude that you have been in the field of education from the past 30 years. So
Yeah.
it is really a long time to be there, you know. And ma'am, how difficult has it been for you to deal with the students from all over the world? Because we can see a lot of students from different countries. Suppose some are from Somalia, some from Nepal, some from Poland, you know, some from Spain. So how do you deal with all those people?
I think it's exciting to learn so much about so many different people. I always like it when we get a new country that we haven't had before, because there's something to learn from everybody, and it just makes the class more exciting. I don't feel like it's difficult. I feel like it's a great variety.
So it means you are enjoying with your work, and it has been a really good time for you. So ma'am, you know, everybody wants to know English, everyone wants to be fluent in English, and there is nobody who don't like English language. And you have been teaching this language itself, so what do you say about learning English? How tough is it?
I think English is a very hard language to learn. And, there's a bunch of rules, and then all of a sudden there's exceptions to the rules. So it's difficult to master English, I think. And I give people credit for coming from a totally different language and having to learn English here in America.
Yes. So learning English is a tough job, and we need to work hard for that. You
Yes.
see it like that. And ma'am, what do you say about the country itself, United States?
I love the United States. I love the diversity. I love the differences in the United States. I love the opportunity that's here. I like that you can speak your mind. That if I disagree with something, I can say it and not get punished for it.
So we can say that United States is a country where we can find all kinds of freedom for the people.
Yes.
So, yeah. And do you have something more than that to say?
No, again, having lived overseas, I, have spent 12 years not in America, and I'm grateful to have a place like America to be at. There's so many different things to see, so many different things to learn, and so many different opportunities. So
Yes, we have a lot of opportunities over here. Suppose if we take my example itself, I am trying to join the college, and the government provides me all kinds of financial benefits, so it was not available in my country when I came here before. And ma'am, you are also the executive director of Prosper Rochester. We are quite eager to know about Prosper Rochester, so what do you say about that?
Prosper Rochester is an organization a few friends and I started, and it's in the Susan B. Anthony community. It's over by West Main Street between King and Madison. And we work with neighbors and residents to help them identify what is it they want to do, and then how do they do it? How do they make it happen? So we try to find resources, funding, ways to make their goals be reachable.
So it's a kind of community organization.
Yeah.
Ma'am, and we also find different communities of people living here in Rochester. Suppose say there are some people from Spain who are known as Spanish, some people from Nepal who are known as Nepali, some from Somalia, Somali. So what do you say about all these communities of people living over here?
I've always liked the diversity. I really like learning new things. I like that we can have different experiences, food, language, traditions. I like the variety. I think it would be really boring if everybody were just me.
Yes,
It would not be an exciting place to
exactly,
live.
because there is unity in diversity, and it means that all people are united, though they are from different cultures, and we like to see them also.
Yeah.
Just like that. And ma'am, apart from that, there are many students here in Rochester itself who are studying in different universities and colleges. So what are your suggestions to those students?
The ones that are already in college?
In college and in the school itself, like to the students like us also. So what do you have to say?
Taking it seriously, particularly if you're getting financial aid, that means someone is paying that check for you.
Yeah.
It's not free. It may be free for you, but it's not free. Somebody has to pay that money.
Yeah.
And so my suggestion would be that you take it seriously, that you come to class, you have good attendance, that you do the work that they ask you to do, and not take it for granted or just like, oh, that's nice. No, this is important. I want to do something with this. I want to go somewhere in my life, and take it seriously.
Yes, exactly. that is what I also think, because I also don't like, just take it and take the aid and just leave after some days. So it means that we are getting aids from the government for education, and also we are getting all sorts of benefits. So what do you say about those benefits that people receive from the government?
I never mind people getting benefits from the government if it's to move them forward. If they're taking advantage of it and have no plans to move forward, and this is how they're going to continue to live, then I'm not in favor of continuing benefits. But when it's for people who want to move from where they're at and to have better lives, I don't have a problem with using my taxes that way.
It means that we need to get the benefits or receive the benefits, but we need to look for better opportunities for the future.
Not
so that
rely just on them.
on them, because we want to grow up.
Yeah.
And talking about growing up, everyone wants to be a successful person in the life. I too want to be a successful man. So, what are your mool mantras, or what do you say, or what are your suggestions to be a successful person here in the United States?
To be a successful person, first of all, you have to think about what does success mean to you, because what is successful for you might be different than what's successful for me. And for me, what's successful is that I'm a real, honest, integral person, and that I live based on my values, that I have high values and that I live up to them. That is being a successful person, and I think other things happen when you do that, like even getting this teaching job, that things like that just happen when you live your values and what you believe in.
So it means that we need to work by our own, we need to work hard to be a person that we will be in life. So we need to go towards the same direction that we want to be. So I am really thoughtful about that matter. I'm really glad to know about that from you. Ma'am, I also have got a lot of friends in my native country who want to come to the United States, and they do chatting with me online on Facebook, and they say me, "Her friend, how can I come there? I also want to be with you. I also want to come to the United States." So what do you say to those people who want to come here?
Think about what you have to offer the United States, not just take from the United States. Think about what will you be able to contribute to the United States, as opposed to just what can I get from the United States, so that we're working as a team.
Yeah, so we need to at first be here and do something for ourselves and for others also. So we can take a lesson from like that. Ma'am, it was really nice talking with you. You gave your precious time with talking to me, and I'm really glad about that. Ma'am, at last, is there anything else you would like to add?
I just want to give a big thank you to this class. It's my first official teaching experience, and it has been so much fun. You guys have just made it a really wonderful experience, and it makes me feel really good about teaching and coming back in September.
Yeah, no, thank you, ma'am, and really
Thanks a lot, Balaram.
thanks. Thank you.